Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's steel.
Step two.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
Bitches getting money all around the world, cause girls is players too.
That's right, it is Friday. It's Female Friday, and on this day, I like to do female artists past, present, or future on the channel. Now, for some reason, the two songs that I chose came out in 2001 and 2002. The last song I did by Tattoo came out in 2002, and this song came out in 2001, right in the spring of 2001. And this is Eve and Gwen Stefani, Let Me Blow Your Mind. Now, in the early 2000s, it was great for hip-hop, especially females in hip-hop, because there was a lot rolling around there. I would say the 90s, the late 80s into the mid-2005s was a good time because you also had Missy Elliott out there, but you can't forget Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, and Salt and Pepper, and everything else like that. That basically kind of started off the revolution. I'm not forgetting about Roxanne Shante from back in the day, but that is what it is. So one thing I didn't know, but I should have thought about it, is that this song is produced by Dr. Dre. Now, Eve had been signed to Aftermath at one time, but they didn't see a lot of promise for her until she got into Rough Riders and started showing how she could, do things. And then all of a sudden she came back, and then Dr. Dre wanted to produce a song with her. And, people were saying like, well, you and Gwen Stefani, that's not going to work. And they were challenging her lyrical skills, her writing skills and her flow. Like, that's not going to work. And she made it work. She made it work big time.
And that's the root.
So let's take a look at what this song actually did on the charts. And Balamo, it went to number 4 in Australia, number 2 on the Urban Australia, number 6 in Austria, 1 in Belgium, Ultra Top Flanders, I hate that word, number 1 on the Belgian Ultra Top Wallonia, number 29 in Canada, 3 in Denmark, 1 on the European Hot 100, 19 in Finland, 15 in France, 5 in Germany, 1 in Ireland, 17 in Italy, 2 on the Netherlands Dutch Top 40, 2 on the Netherlands Single Top 100, 7 in New Zealand, 1 in Norway, 7 in Portugal, 3 in Scotland, 6 in Sweden, 1 in Switzerland, 4 in the UK, 1 on the UK Hip Hop R&B, 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 6 on the US Hot R&B and Hip Hop Songs, number 1 on the US Mainstream Top 40, and number 1 on the US Rhythmic. So this song was also a monster, and you couldn't escape it, and it's not like you wanted to, but I'm sure in certain circles you got to hear this all the time, especially if it made it to the Hot 100. When you get songs that are let's say number 20 and under, you constantly hear them on rotation when you're listening to top 40 radio and things like that, and even R&B and hip hop radio. You constantly hear them over and over again. So I know there was a certain point where I heard this and I was like, hey, you know what? And then, after you get away from it all, you kind of appreciate, what the song actually did. And I always liked Eve. I liked her flow. She was great looking. One of those females that had the short hair, whether it be blonde or whether it be another color. I always dug her because I respected her. And I respect a lot of female rappers. The ones that, I have the biggest crush ever since the late 80s, early 90s. I've had the biggest crush on Queen Latifah. Go figure. I just always liked her. But I always liked her flow, and it was just a swag. And MC Lyte, come on, give me a break. So If you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. And if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing my Buckeye Nation t-shirt because as of Halloween night, Ohio State is ranked number 1 in the college football rankings, and I'm so glad to hear that. And at number 25 is my other team, which is Air Force, because I graduated on the Air Force Academy, which is where Air Force plays their home games. So, without any further ado, here is Eve and Gwen Stefani, produced by Dr. Dre, and Let Me Blow Your Mind.
I honor the pain and use it to be the goddess and slaughter the game. An artist who gold ain't tarnished, I'm polished and heavy. My knowledge is deadly, lyrically a problem, I'll demolish your petty. The lesson you taught me was winning, I'ma win for the crew. To teach you the lesson that everything ain't all about you. Face screwed up like you having hot flashes. Which one? Pick one. This one classic. Red from blind, yeah, bitch, I'm drastic. Why this? Why that? Lip stop asking. Listen to me, baby, relax and start passing. Expressway, head back, weaving through the traffic. This one strong should be labeled as a hazard. Some of y'all know hot psych, I'm gassing. Clowns, I spot them and I can't stop laughing. Easy come, easy go, Evie gon' be lasting. Jealousy, let it go, results could be tragic. Some of y'all ain't writing well, too concerned with fashion. None of you ain't Giselle, can't walk and imagine. A lot of y'all Hollywood drama, cast it. Cut bitch, camera off, real blasted.
I had to give you more. It's only been a year. Now I've got my foot through the door, and I ain't going nowhere. It took a while to get me here, and I'm gonna take my time. Don't fight that good in your ear. Now let me blow your mind.
They wanna make her, crank her, make speakers bleed. Haters wanna come after me. You ain't a gangster, prankster, too much TV. Snakes in my path, wanna stop my pain. Now why you gritting your teeth? Frustration, baby, you got to breathe. Take a lot more than you to get rid of me. You see, I do what they can't do, I just do me. Ain't no stress when it comes to stage, get what you see. Meet me in the lab, pen and pad, don't believe. 16's mine, create my own lines. Love for my wordplay, that's hard to find. Sophomore, I ain't scared, one of a kind. All I do is contemplate ways to make your fans mine. Eyes bloodshot, stress and chills up your spine. Sick to your stomach, wishing I wrote your rhyme.
I had to give you more. It's only been a year. Now I've got my foot through the door, and I ain't going nowhere. It took a while to get me here, and I'm gonna take my time. Don't fight that good in your ear. Now let me blow your mind.
Let your bones crack, your back pop, I can't stop. Excitement from your stash spot. Thugged out, I respect the cash route. Lockdown, blasted sets while I mash out. Yeah, mash out, D-R-E. Backtrack, think back, E-V-E. Do you like that? Yeah, you got to, I know you. Had you in the trance, first glance from the flow too. Don't believe I'll show you, take you with me. Turn you on, tension gone, give you relief. Put your trust in a born winner, listen to me. Damn, she much thinner, no, now I'm complete. Still styling on. Brick house, pile it on. Ride or die, bitch, double R. Can't strong. Beware, cause I crush anything I land on. Me here ain't no mistake, it was planned on.
I had to give you more. It's only been a year. Now I've got my foot through the door, and I ain't going nowhere. It took a while to get me here, and I'm gonna take my time. Don't fight that good in your ear. Now let me blow your mind.
You know what? I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen that video. I just heard the song, and Gwen's looking hot. Eve's looking hot. You see Jadakiss in the video. I saw him sitting at the bar, and Dr. Dre comes in the end with the money to bail them all out. I'll tell you what. Eve's flow is great, and she also says she writes her own rhymes, which is, absolutely great. But when Gwen comes in with the hook for the first time, you can't help but bob your head and just, it just kicks it into another gear. And it's still, the whole song, you gotta bob your head because it's just got a nice flow. And then when I actually think about it, even though she says DRE, again, this is back during a time frame where I wasn't really listening to certain lyrics. I would hear the hook, but she actually says DRE, so Dr. Dre. And when you actually think about it, it does sound like something Dr. Dre would do. I mean, there are very distinctive people who do beats. Dr. Dre, Timbaland, back in the day, you knew when you were hearing either one of their joints. So I'm not surprised, but it's still a bop. It's still a song that holds up. So there you have that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the car that Gwen Stefani was driving, was that a Pontiac GTO? If you know, put it down in the comments, because I think that's what it is. But if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong and tell me what it actually is. So if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.